In 1895, A.C. Bartlett came to Arizona. 30 years later, he and his son-in-law, D.B. Hurd, started a cattle company south of the Salt River. They bought up a tremendous amount of land at $125 per acre. A private canal brought water for citrus and vegetable farming. They soon had acquired over 7,000 acres. They pledged part of the money needed to build a bridge across the river on Central Avenue in 1910, much to the chagrin of the ferry company owned by a family named Hayden. The southern part of the valley drew minorities with cheap housing and low-income jobs on the farms. The Mexican-American communities developed a pride combining their culture and a welcoming neighborhood for new immigrants. World War II was a turning point for many minorities in the valley. Veterans returned home determined to improve the quality of life for which they'd fought and so many had given their lives. Progress was slow, but the door of economic opportunity had opened slightly below the downtown Phoenix area. Over the years, determination, leadership, and civil rights legislation had proved beneficial in providing 60 years of progress in the improvement of the South Mountain environment. Following the Second World War, a small enclave of Chinese Americans began to realize the opportunities beyond working in laundries, Chinese restaurants, and grocery stores. In the late 1950s, Thomas Tang was elected to the Phoenix City Council. In 1956, Walter Ong was named Phoenix Man of the Year. In the 1980s, Asians from other countries settled in Phoenix. The magnificent flower gardens of South Phoenix helped beautify homes throughout Arizona. Eventually, they gave way to development, but the community provided scholars, doctors, leaders in every aspect of our society. The African-American soldiers stationed in Arizona realized the advantage the West offered over the anti-black sentiments of the South. Though hardly devoid of barriers and prejudice, Arizona at least allowed employment and hope. By 1940, African-Americans made up 5% of the population. Most lived in the inner city. But the leadership provided by many of the citizens began to change the face of the city. Progress, though slow in coming, was bringing change to the South Mountain area. Diversity has been the cornerstone of the constantly improving landscape. The richness of numerous cultures is evident in the events and festivals. The development of new resorts, businesses, and communities is continuing at a rapid pace, unparalleled in any other part of the valley. The historic diversity of the area, the natural beauty of the South Mountains, and the continued leadership of its citizens will assure the growth of our community. Diversity has created the cornerstones and provided the foundation of our country. Nowhere is it more prevalent than the area known as the South Mountain community of Phoenix. It's our past, our present, and our future.